The rock cycle project. The rock cycle is a process by which one kind of rock turns into another kind. Let's say that you are either on a field trip or you're on a family vacation at a volcano. You're looking at it and everything's fine. And then it suddenly erupts and everyone's running for their lives and you all get to safety. But meanwhile, in the volcano, there's something happening. There are igneous rocks forming. Igneous rocks are made from either magma or lava. There are two kinds of igneous rocks. There's intrusive and extrusive. Intrusive igneous rocks are made from magma and pressure inside of the volcano. Intrusive igneous rocks have coarse-grained crystals because they have more time to fully solidify. So it gives the crystals more time to grow or to make more. Meanwhile, extrusive rocks are made by lava outside of the volcano. They are fine-grained crystals because they have less time to cool or they cool quicker. And because they cool so quickly, they might trap air inside them. A type of intrusive igneous rock is granite, and a type of extrusive igneous rock are basalt and obsidian. So let's say that you are in igneous rock, deep down below the Earth's surface. It's heavy and it's very hot, and you feel yourself start to change or even morph, and that's when we're introduced to metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed from igneous rocks or sedimentary rocks. There are two types of metamorphic rocks: foliated and non-foliated. Foliated igneous rocks have twisted layers, while non-foliated don't have twisted layers. A type of foliated metamorphic rock is mudstone, which turns into slate, and mudstone granite, which turns into gneiss. And an example of non-foliated is quartz sandstone, which turns into quartzite, and limestone marble, which turns into marble. The most common characteristic of metamorphic rocks are that they are foliated, or if they are foliated or not. Let's say that now this rock is on the surface, and weathering is happening, and it's just falling apart. Like pieces of it are like breaking off, and it gets mixed with a bunch of different soils and rocks. Then more sediments pile on top of it, and it's like imagine if you're at a family meeting and all your little cousins come and they just pile on top of you, and it keeps getting heavier and heavier because that always happens. And as things get heavier and heavier, compaction happens, and when there's enough pressure, cementation happens, what makes it all stick together. Some characteristics of sedimentary rocks are that fossils can be found in them. This is the only type of rock which fossils can be found in because igneous rocks are made by lava, which would destroy the fossil, and it depends on if the metamorphic rock it has too much pressure on it, or while it's being made, if it's too hot. An example of a sedimentary rock is breccia, which has angular fragments, and then there's also conglomerate rock, which has rounded edges, and sedimentary rocks can also be made from organic materials, which are made from organisms that were alive. So that was the Rock Cycle project. You're probably wondering, can these rocks turn into other types of rocks? Well, of course they can, because a metamorphic rock can turn into an igneous rock, or a metamorphic rock can turn into a sedimentary rock, because it's all cycle and everything can go back and forth, or it can return into what it originally was.